everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. My name's Josh. Thanks for joining me. Today we're talking about the Beeston brunch family. They're just two awkward weirdos, families that exploit their children. They're just really weird tension between them all, by the way, if you didn't notice. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. It's weird. Anyway, apparently their kid broke another arm or something. They got another video here, went to it, and these guys never miss a beat. Not only do they go on vacation, looks like every other week, often without their children, but their children keep breaking things on their bodies. These parents are garbage, so let's start, shall we? Let's go. So this is Beeston Bunch. This guy looks like Ken, but Ken went on a bender with some fentanyl. And so I haven't seen this video. I'm reacting to it blindly like I normally do, but let's see what's going on over here with the Beeston Bunch.
Had to take an Uber to the children's hospital, which is where
Let me film the children's hospital. How many times are you going to do a vlog from hospital with your children? How many times are we going to do this? Even your music is trash.
4 in the morning, and
why don't you let your children sleep instead of putting a damn ring light on in your car while you're driving? Let your kids sleep, butthole!
taking Stella and Tanner to the airport because we have to get a rush passport for Stella so that we can go to Turks and Caicos.
You don't have a passport for your child and all you do is travel? That seems crazy. It's usually because they travel without their children, that's why.
We got a job offer to go stay at the beaches resort there, and I did not want to turn it down.
She looks like she's crying. Are you serious? I didn't want to turn down a job to the Turks and Caicos. I wouldn't either, not gonna lie, I'd go for free. That's the thing, these people love their lives because they get free vacations to islands. Imagine this is your life.
So we're doing whatever we can possible to get there.
Why is she crying? You're going to Turks and Caicos, stop crying.
That means taking a 5 a.m. flight to Colorado so that Tanner and Stella can go get a same-day passport, and then
You have to take a flight to a different province, state. Why don't you have passports for your children?
they're gonna fly back at 3 p.m. today. Last night we slept at Derek and Sarah's so that...
Yeah, they did. Just saying. Just saying there's some weird vibes. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't
Like sharing.
have to wake up Ozzy and take her to the airport too.
Allegedly.
How do you feel about it?
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, it's a free vacation. Imagine you have to like rush your family to get a passport because someone offered you free. Like, can they not wait a couple of weeks?
Me and Stella are gonna have the time of our lives.
Stella and I.
Just in Denver.
I feel like you live for this kind of stuff though.
Oh yeah, I live for the mission.
Is this the mission? To exploit your children for cash? Cool.
Yeah, store yesterday so that I could get all the copies of everything. For some reason our printer isn't working, so
That's because you wanted it to work. Printers know. Don't let a printer know that you need it to work on time for anything. Don't ever be in a rush around your printer. You know what I mean? Don't like type faster, like, oh, don't say things like, oh, I really hope this works. Don't say that stuff around a printer, you know what I mean? Printers know. Especially when you're in a hurry, printers know.
I had to take all of our documents to UPS, get everything printed, copied, got something notarized.
Does she get really tons of too much filler? Is she just started doing this or something that she's done a lot? She's got too much, she can hardly move her face. Relax there, filler face.
I just did everything that they told us that we had to do.
How do you eat food? How do you drink liquids? You can't close your lips.
To my car, doesn't start. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And then I call Tanner, and he can't come because
It looked like she got punched in the face by Mike Tyson's nephew.
our jumper cables are dead or something.
Your jumper cables are dead? Yeah. Your jumper cables. Okay. What an idiot. Please do yourself a favor and use this as a lesson. If you don't know how to jump your car or open the hood or whatever, learn. There's a manual, there's YouTube. Learn how to jump your vehicle, guys. That's a really, really big deal. You should know how to do that. Okay? Serious.
Battery, he's like, oh, that's eroded. yeah, we just moved
Super safe.
here from Hawaii. That's probably why it's all rusted out like that. He's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Here we are. Now.
She looks uncomfortable. It's like, it's making me uncomfortable that her face looks so puffy, like it hurts. Do you know what I mean? Like when you see someone who's like obviously in pain, or like the skin is stressed out, you're stressed. It's making my eyes water looking at her. It looks like she's been inflated. Again, this is the worst garbage I've ever seen.
Well, we were finishing up at the passport agency, getting Stella's passport. Everything was going great. They called us up. As soon as they called me up, Stella ran away as I was like pulling out the documents to give to the lady at the window. Kind of kept my eye on her. I saw her climbing up on the chair. Thought, okay. Like, give me the documents. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go grab her. As soon as I go to go grab her, she missteps climbing up on the chair, fully falls off, hits her head.
All right. So I guess what he's trying to tell you is that he wasn't watching his child at all. He turned over when he heard screaming, and his kid had smashed their head off the floor. That's what he's trying to tell you right now. Okay? Oh, I was looking over. Then she smashed her head. Oh, yeah? Okay. We don't believe you.
And Lance just like really weird, immediately starts crying. Cries for like 20 minutes. We get everything done. I'm just holding her. I talked with Lauren. We decided to take her to the urgent care. They don't see kids, so I took an Uber over there.
Urgent care doesn't see children. That's safe. This is so weird to me. This whole thing started off like, okay, we got a free vacation, right? They want to pay us to go on vacation to this place. And just so you're aware, I don't like when people like exploit children, and you should make it known to these places where they go that you'll never go if you support my thing here. I'm just saying, because obviously you can't not go on any of them. But like, you should reach out to them and say, look, I was planning on going, I'm not going to go anymore because you use exploited children for your advertising. Just so you're aware.
They're going to check. She seems like she's doing okay. We just wanted to be safe.
This kid is, it's so weird to me. This kid is mesmerized by watching themselves inside the camera. Obviously the kid's blurred out, but that is crazy. This kid is conditioned and groomed into being on camera and loves it. It's, you can, like, the kid's just calm and just staring at themselves in the camera, just like, and that's because that's what the parents do. Isn't that really creepy and weird? Isn't that just not, that's the world we live in right now.
But she's touching her arm. That was the one that was broken before.
Great. Your child broke the same arm twice. Great parenting. These people are so stupid. And here's the thing, is they'll use anything for content because they have to, because nothing really happens. Their lives are really actually quite boring. Because from what we've seen, their content is absolute just trash. It's hot garbage. Okay? And so when something happens, they have to use it. But I don't think they realize in the end, when they've gone to the hospital 100 times and the dentist this many times, are you seriously that this is your child who doesn't even look like they're over 2 years old yet, already been in the hospital twice for 2 broken arms? You're not worried about what people are going to think, that you're the worst parents ever because you don't watch your children? Are you not worried a little bit?
So
CPS intensifies.
Hoping it's not broken, huh? But we'll see. She's really sad and just like cuddly and tired.
So make sure you film it.
So it's been eventful, to say the least.
Okay.
So I
Talk to his tongue. Eventful. Stop it.
I dropped them off. I drove back to Derek and Sarah's and got there around 5 a.m. And
Yeah.
then I went back to sleep. I woke up at around 8 and I saw that Tanner had made it to Denver, and he texted me and was like, Stella did so good on the flight. We just chatted, and she fell asleep for the last like 30 minutes. Then he headed straight to the passport agency. I guess while he was standing up, Stella wanted...
Oh, the story's changed already. Interesting story change. Usually when a story changes like this is because no one can get their story straight because they're lying to you.
Down, so he like put her down, and they were asking Tanner for a paper, so he like was looking for a paper.
What are you grasping? What are you clawing at?
Back, saw Stella going for the chairs that they had been sitting at, and when he went to go grab her, like he was walking towards her, I guess, and she missed a step on the chair.
Yeah, that's not what he said, so you're both lying. Great. Why don't you just tell the truth? We're shitty parents. We don't watch our children. And our kid got hurt because I wasn't paying attention to my child, because I matter more than this trip matters more, and nobody's getting any sleep. The kid's probably, out of sorts, and the kid's doing crazy, not watching your child, which is crazy. Watch your child, especially in a public place. And that's what happened. They don't want to tell you the truth because they are actually negligent parents. This is the second time this has happened.
And fell from the chair. And then he called me, and I was like, literally go straight to the hospital because she might have broken something. We don't know if she like hit her head. So I was like,
you don't even know if she hit her head because he said she hit her head. So what do you mean you don't know? Why is the story changing? I'm not even a detective, and these guys are guilty. Put them in jail.
Just literally go to the hospital. All morning, I've just been like calling our health insurance, trying to figure out like I cannot find our ID card, so I'm just like trying to figure that out.
You can't find your child's healthcare ID card? What kind of of course your child's already gone to the children's hospital twice. The second time it's been there, and you can't find the documentation that's going to help your child. You guys just keep proving to be the worst people and the worst parents I've ever seen. Awesome. Thanks for documenting it, though.
And trying to just, like, do what I can to help because I'm not there. I hate that I'm not there. I feel...
Well, you're prepping for a Turks and Caicos vacations, though.
So sad. And I'm like, of course something had to happen. The passport people said that he won't get Stella's passport until 2 p.m. Tanner's flight was supposed to be 3 p.m. So now he has to cancel that flight, find a new flight, and we don't know how long the ER's...
Oh, no, new flight. You have no jobs. Who cares? There's nothing to rush back to. It's not like, I'm going to be late for work. You guys, just relax. Nobody cares.
Gonna take, so it's probably good anyway to
chairs are ugly too in the back there.
Cancel that flight. So I'm not really sure when they're gonna get back now.
How are you gonna have a modern house with ugly chairs like that?
Just hoping that Stella's okay, that she didn't break anything. I'm just waiting to hear from Tanner.
She just stares at herself in the camera thing.
And then I am figuring.
Isn't that weird? Like, if I did this the whole time, just stared at myself in the video and tried to talk to you, is it not uncomfortable for you? Like, I'll glance over a bunch of times during a video because I want to make sure there's not something hanging off my beard or something. Or that I'm in frame or I'm centered, because I can't stand not being centered, by the way. Anyway. That light's about to die, I think. They're just full of dust. Anyway. But she just only stares at herself. You know, it's like the LeBrants.
Insurance stuff and have to get Ozzy to preschool this morning. Are you excited for preschool? Yeah. Did not see this day going this way, but here we are.
If he's in preschool, how are you just gonna hop on a vacation and leave? Kid's in school.
You doing?
Hey. And it's just, isn't it odd that this, I don't know if it's him or his brother, one of them's like keeps breaking their knees and stuff like that and then still going to play sports. So they're all accident prone, apparently. Maybe they're all missing parts of their brain or something. Yeah, we're all born with that part of our brain that keeps us safe.
Came in, felt turned on, everything looks good, vitals good. She's not concerned about brain injuries, but she's gonna order an x-ray on her clavicle, so we'll see how that goes. And we hope it's not broken, right? But she's really wincing.
You're hoping it's broken, so it's good for the video.
Every time that we touch it or
said what I said.
Move this. So we'll see. You keep breaking stuff? Do you?
Maybe if you kept watching your child and kept them safe and stuff, they wouldn't keep doing that. But, yeah. It's just me. Maybe it's just me.
Breaking stuff? Yeah. Why? Why?
Because you don't watch me. That's why.
Oh, does your arm hurt?
See, and then the kid starts crying. You're such a dickhole, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where does it hurt? Oh, right up there.
This poor child. These poor children that have to be raised by these dickholes. I know sometimes we don't take a step back often enough and just start realizing, look at yourself look at this whole thing from these children's perspectives and the lives that they have to lead and the privacy that gets put online about their entire lives. This kid has no choice. The parents just absolutely don't care. It's so sad.
Sorry, sister. Hey, what you got? You having an orange? Let me see. Oh! Just got her x-rays done. We're gonna check them out now.
You want me to just get you another sling?
That would be awesome, yeah.
No, it's all good.
Well, she broke her clavicle.
She broke her clavicle, he said.
Got a sling, 3 to 4 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks in a sling, and you should be wearing a sling. And I went on the Reddit site. If you head over here to Beeston Family Snark on Reddit, the kid is not wearing their sling. They don't even have their sling on in the water. They go on vacations. We've already have evidence already while doing this video that they don't keep their kid in the sling. And he just said it has to be in sling for 3 weeks. Take care of your children, buttholes.
I don't know how this. In other news, we got Stella's passport. All that went smooth, yeah. So just minus the hiccup of the broken clavicle.
That's a hiccup. You call that a hiccup. If your child breaks their clavicle, vacation's over. Okay, everybody? Everybody with me? You don't get to go on this vacation anymore. Hey, sorry, something happened. Our child broke their clavicle. They're going to be uncomfortable traveling. We're not going to go on this vacation. Thanks anyway. Maybe next time. Let us know when we can go again. But you know what they're going to do? They're not going to do that. Nothing's going to get in the way of their vacation. If your child breaks their bones, maybe it's time to take a break and let them go home and recover.
Pretty successful day. I got an Uber over to Walgreens, get her some children's ibuprofen, and then flight's not until 5:40 now. And so we'll get home at like 7:30.
So this kid breaks their clavicle. And again, we've already have evidence of them not letting this child stay in there. I don't like these people.
This has been me and Stella a good majority of today. Just sitting out here, waiting for our next Uber. An Uber to the airport. Are you ready to go home? Yeah. No? You want to stay in Colorado? Yeah, you like it?
I think Colorado, it's weird.
I got an update from Tanner,
And all she's doing at home is like, dump to my hair.
her collarbone is broken. My sweet baby 2-year-old has...
This kid is 2 and has already been in the hospital twice with 2 broken bones. And you guys are just filming this like, well, there you go, it happened. No, man, this doesn't happen that often. You guys are negligent. That's what's going on.
now broken 2 bones. It's just really sad because she's just so little and it's still hard to...
Yeah, it is sad. And yet you guys will still go on your damn vacation.
like kind of explain to her what's going on. I just feel really, really sad. So my sister's youngest daughter has broken her collarbone 3 times. So I called my sister immediately and I'm just like, tell it to me straight.
So it is genetics. You're all dumb. You're all accident prone. Genetically dumb.
Like, what am I looking at? Recovery wise for Stella, like how much pain is she in? And she was just like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. And she's like, it's so hard because they can't cast it. You have to be in a sling because it's your collarbone.
Interesting. That there's no evidence of her not being in the sling. Real cool of you guys. And she's like, and hear that what the sister said. She's getting her sister's advice on the broken clavicle because the daughter has 3 broken, okay, whatever. Anyway, put that aside. You can't do anything, she just said. And yet they're going on vacation, they're going swimming, they're doing all these things without the dang cast or without the thing. Come on.
This is hard because you know that she's gonna accidentally move her arm or like getting dressed in the day. Like, just...
And yes, and you're now showing her without the dang sling. You dumbasses.
Really big bummer that this happened, especially right before a big trip that we're going on.
Oh. You cannot be serious. It's a bummer because our trip's coming up. Like, it's a bummer. Cue sad music. You get your vacation's a little bit change. Finn F off. I hate these people. They are so unaware of how tone deaf they are to the rest of the world. And it is actually crazy. Can you imagine this is what you're worried about? Not that your kid's going to be in a thing, but that you're like, my vacation might be a little bit ruined. So, and this is funny, during this whole thing, yesterday I was traveling to Denver and saw Tanner and Ozzy at the airport. Multiple people went up to them. I couldn't stop cringing. Tanner bit Ozzy's finger and she started sobbing. Also, she's still in a cast and her face was extremely messy with a white substance, odd vibes, and did not judge. So not only are they traveling with a kid all over the place, they're actually also being approached by strangers in airports. These children, who are literally can barely talk, well, the little one can't, are being approached by strangers in public. And these people are like, yeah, let's continue this lifestyle. It's safe. Here's one of those videos telling you about the glances. Know what I'm saying? Just saying. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Just saying. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is the real quote. This is such a bummer, especially right before our big trip. Dude, this whole thing happened because they need a rush passport for Stella, so they go to Turks and Caicos for a brand deal. Bruh, if your toddler breaks their collarbone, there is no trip. You cancel the trip and you be a parent. This is what I said. It is not hard to, shouldn't be hard to choose between a boozy social trip and taking care of your toddler with broken bones. Cancel the trip. That's what I said. Hands up. Should we cancel the trip? Yeah, you should cancel the trip. You guys are a-holes.
I just hope that she is gonna feel better really soon. I think
so we can go on our vacation. She better feel better soon.
I think it's gonna be a quick recovery. She said it was a really small fracture. So she said probably 3 to 4 weeks until she's recovered, but it could be 4 to 6. I'm hoping that it will be
Well, it's going to be more than 4 to 6 because you don't put the dang sling in your child. So It's going to be longer because you guys absolutely had to go to Turks and Caicos. And I'm going to reach out to this place when they release their video. I'm going to reach out to them. I'm going to call them out online. I'm going to call out this place online. I'm just going to give them negative. I'm just going to give them a negative video. Be like, this place looks garbage. I don't care how good it looks. I'm going to call them out online. For every good thing they do, I'm going to take I know I have a tiny channel compared to these people, but I'm going to use my channel to call them out. Stop using exploited children for your advertising. Cool? All right.
Faster than slower, and she's just so little, and I hate that she's going through this.
Do you? Okay.
It's just so sad. And
you look sad.
I wish
There's like a hair.
I could be with her right now. Like, I hate that I'm not with her. Getting the passport was a success, and now we just have to get them home. They delayed his flight another 30 minutes, so now he won't be home until like 7:40. My sister told me that the first week is the hardest with the collarbone, just with like sleeping and everything.
So let's go traveling. It's the first week's the hardest, but let's go to Turks and Caicos.
So I'm really hoping that she gets some good sleep tonight. She needs it, and
burnt butt hairs is who these people are.
She deserves it, and I'm gonna give her all the love when I see her.
Okay.
Ozzy got home from preschool. Did you have fun today?
Look, they all just stare in the viewfinder. All of them.
Good. Good to know what happened to Stella. She has a broken collarbone. Do you know what bone?
Again? You guys suck at parents. I'm leaving. I need new parents.
And that is?
No.
It's right here. Feel this? And we gotta be really careful with her to not hurt her arm.
Because our vacation matters more. So if you hurt her more, like, don't. It's vacation time.
Let her fall. Okay?
These buttholes. Just buttholes.
But she has to use 2 arms to pick up 2 things.
I know, she's only gonna be... Tanner just messaged me and said that they made it on the plane. So I'm gonna pick them up. I'm gonna probably leave here in a half hour. My mom's coming over, so she'll be able to hang out with Ozzy while I go pick them up. A little silver lining of today is it is the most beautiful day ever. So I'll show you what I'm looking at right now. This weather is my
nice
all-time favorite weather.
That's a really nice area.
If it's not burning hot summer, I want this. You know what I mean?
No.
The snow that's happening on top, but the leaves are changing.
That is nice. Look at our mansion view.
Tanner left,
This all came because we exploited each other.
Installed my little, I don't even know what they're called, doils?
That's not a doil. Maybe it is. It's actually called a holdback, and I didn't just Google that. I just knew from my brain.
What are they? To hold the curtains back when we draw them.
Holdback doil, dumbass.
And they're so pretty. I think they look really pretty.
Like a fly paper hanging out outside. The flies can't hang out outside?
And elegant. I just did a little...
So elegant, and here's my fly paper with 100 dead flies on it.
I want the house to be perfectly clean for when Tanner gets home so that he doesn't
Look at the lens! Once! Look at the lens!
feel stressed walking in a house. So I'm gonna do some last minute cleanups.
No!
They're gonna make $1 million off vloggers when they create a camera that has the viewfinder on the lens. You know what I mean? They're gonna have like a little screen thing here, and you're gonna be able to look at yourself while looking at the lens. They're gonna make it. I'm inventing it. I might as well make money off these a-holes. Look, she just keeps staring at herself like, I'm leaving. Like, she can't keep her eyes off herself. Get you someone who loves yourself like she loves herself. Kid's way more excited to see grandma because grandma knows how to parent. Well, maybe not.
What's going on?
Grandma walks in and be like, I heard you hurt your kid again. Do better.
I'm back.
Oh, and your face is... Why'd you turn into an Oompa Loompa? That's weird.
What?
Are you Trump's daughter? What happened? Where's all her freckles? So this guy hasn't had any sleep in like 40 hours. And she's like, can you drive? Thanks.
The whole flight here. Every car ride. Tanner basically carried her all day home today. We have our marathon and half
Who watches? This is so boring.
marathon in 3 days. We're both feeling a little nervous
Both.
about that.
Is that a Utah thing or something?
We're not rested. We're not well. And now our child is not well. Luckily.
Oh, yeah. That's the last thing. I remember everything that was coming up. She's like, okay, this is happening. We got to run marathons. We're not well. Oh, yeah, our child is well. Notice that was the last thing on your mind? Coincidence? I think not. It's called hold back.
This was a very different experience than when we took Ozzy to the ER to get that passport.
Get the Elvis. Still forces him to do everything. That's great.
This is heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I carried it all day. Ass crack. She's gross.
Your back's probably cranked.
So why don't you help him then? No? Okay. Just checking. He doesn't like her very much.
Princess.
See, and the kid needs this in, and they, again, not 3 or 4 days later, probably after this, they went on Turks, unless it's like 2 weeks ago, then they went on vacation. I don't know the timeline of all this stuff because these people take so long to get the content out, so I don't know.
And just a little bit bent. Hello. We thought we'd do a little.
Dude. Yeah, it's like blonde facial hair. It's a no for me. Like, dye it. Okay, it's gross.
Update so we don't end it abruptly. It's been just over a week.
What is this coat? You look like Biggie.
Since Stella broke her collarbone, and she honestly is the biggest trooper of all time.
He's amazing.
They look like brother and sister, right? Am I just... Right? Right?
She just is acting so normal and happy,
Her mustache is the same as his, too.
like her normal self. It makes me so
She's gonna be so mad I said that.
happy that she's not like been sad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
the
she's
first couple days.
They always do this to the last video they did this when the kid hurt. Like, the kid's totally fine. Like, she just doesn't even know she's hurt. Like, it's great. All right. We have to justify being a-holes. Like, the kid's good, right? Just be with us. The kid's good. You're bad parents. You're negligent. And you both lied because your story changed.
The first couple days for sure were like towards the end of the day you could tell
He
she
doesn't even believe the words coming out of your face hole.
was getting like irritated or like her arm would be bothering her.
Yeah.
But after
Look at him. He stares at himself, too, in the thing.
that I feel like it's gotten so much better. And because she's doing good, we're still gonna go on our trip. And so we leave literally tomorrow night.
Okay, so it's been a week, and then they go on a trip, and then the kid is without the sling during that trip. So the kid needs to be in a sling for 3 weeks minimum, and she says sometimes 4 to 6 weeks. So that kid's being taken photos of without its sling, like literally a week after it broke its collarbone. So you're bad parents.
So tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Whoa.
Shut up.
We do. We leave tomorrow night. So
I do.
It sounds like he doesn't want to leave.
anyway, we just want
Yes. Anyway, so we're just going on our free vacation. Stop with the lip thing.
to pop in and put this little update in here before we upload the video so you guys know that she's okay. She's doing really good. She's as cute as ever. With her little
She's as
sling.
cute as ever.
And hopefully she
She looks
heals
like
up
Two-Face from Batman.
in another week or two.
Hills up.
Heals up.
Running up that hill.
Running up that road. Running up that hill.
Oh, don't sing like that. You can't sing anyway. And she changed her voice to do like this throaty thing. Don't do that. Okay? It's worse when you do it.
Anyway, we love you guys.
Ew.
I did not see this video going this way.
He hates her. Like, he's not like her. Okay, they're just friends. Not even. He doesn't even want to. He's like, even at that point, he's like, it's like we're acquaintances at this point.
Before we left that night, I was like, oh man, tomorrow's going to be a pretty long day, but that'll be good.
Yeah.
Like,
You guys sound super pumped. Again, this content. It's so bad.
It was gonna be like a stressful long day.
Like it was art, like waking
what
up
we
at
were
3
doing
Late.
it, like we were making a video from like this kind of crazy thing that we were doing.
Yeah.
And then our kid broke their collarbone. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be way better for view counts.
It turned out that it got
And let me see if it is actually. Hold on. Yeah, look at that. The last video was 5 days ago and it got 121,000 views. 2 weeks ago, 128,000 views. 1 month ago, 168,000 views, right? 2 months ago, 148,000 views. Kid breaks something, 223,000 views 2 days ago. These people, and I'm going to say it out loud again. I'll say what I say. Love it when their kids get hurt because it doubles their view count, which doubles their money. Data doesn't lie.
crazier. So there's the update. She's doing really
Thanks for the update, Lip, Elvis Lip. Thanks.
We'll see you guys in our next video.
So there you have it. Blind reacted. They lied. They're negligent. They care only about vacations. And it's just hear that in the order of things, how things go wrong, what they say last, because that thing doesn't matter the most, and that's their kid getting hurt. Imagine your kid breaks their collarbone, you're going on vacation? Yeah, not many people are. I mean, sometimes you booked it, but you get the insurance. That's a free vacation, right? It's a free vacation. So they can just be like, hey, we'll do it another time. I'm sure they'll give it to you for another time. But I can't wait to see that vacation and call out this place because I'm going to do it. Because these people, bumholes. But you're not. Take a deep breath. It's weird to take a deep breath after I say the word bumhole, but maybe it's in your brain, whatever. But thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for being amazing and valuable. Protect your kids. Don't not watch them. I know accidents happen for sure, but 2 broken bones before 2 years old? At some point, you got to start thinking, okay, well, something's up. But you guys don't do that. You're amazing, incredible, and valuable. Don't forget it. I will see you when I see you.